Hi, welcome to the Faithful Transportation weekly training, which has not been weekly for the past 2 weeks. So I apologize for that. I know we had a short week after Easter, before and after Easter, that I did not get a training out to you. So I apologize for that. We've got a few small housekeeping issues to go through for this video. Thank you again for tuning in and paying attention to this because it is really, really important to keep us on the same page. Um, First thing, as always, our mission and our core values. We are here, we exist so that every student feels valued and has a safe run to school. And we get that done by our three core values, which are safety, professionalism, and connecting first. So we are going to be shifting our focus away from connecting first, back up to safety for the next few weeks, which we'll get to later. First item of housekeeping, HR. We are looking for two more drivers, both AM and PM. I know that you've all seen the bonus signs that are posted on the door. Any way that you can help out, we are not far away from having a full staff, and not having to bother people to pick up extra shifts, and actually having a little bit of margin so that when everybody requests off, you can get those days approved. So if there's a referral bonus, a pretty significant one, or the biggest one we've ever given. And if you don't have anybody that you can refer or talk to, or that you think would be a good fit at Faithful, another way that you could help out is by leaving an honest review on Indeed and Google, but especially Indeed. That's where people seem to look to get a sense of do they want to be here at Faithful Transportation. So if you would take 5 minutes and just write an honest review, that could really help us out. Second thing, beginning on Tuesday of next week, we will be doing a behind the wheel training for every single driver at Faithful Transportation. So James Brown has been our trainer for some time and is doing a great job. And he is going to take every single person out on a training. And the goal of this is to really reinforce good safety habits, and also give some tips to anybody who needs any safety tips. The goal of this, there will be a score at the end of it. Last time we did this, almost everybody got a very high score. I know you probably won't believe me when I say this, but the point of this is not to punish, but it is to give feedback. It's to make every person who does this ride along a safer driver. Maybe you'll learn something new, but more than likely you'll just be reminded of something that you already know, that you can put back into practice as we move along. So Bev will be scheduling you guys for that. Most of the time it's going to be in the mid shift. The actual driving portion is only going to be about 10-15 minutes behind the wheel, but we will schedule you for 30 minutes. And we will pay you for 1 hour, because I know some of you will be coming back and forth, and I want to make sure that we respect your time and pay you more than a half hour for that. So you'll be seeing that on your schedules starting next week. Our small training today. First thing is we want to reinforce defensive driving. The two small safety tips. Number one is when you are driving, look out. And there's a tendency sometimes to look right in front of you as you're driving, or look within the first 10 feet, or kind of angle your eyes down. But it's incredibly important that you are looking up and scanning the horizon, because that is where you're going to catch a lot of the potential issues coming your way. Driving tip number two is, as you're driving, always be thinking about having an escape route. So if the person in front of you slams on the brakes, at any point in time, you should be able to know exactly what you're going to do, whether that's veer to the right, have enough safety distance to actually break in time as well. So make sure that you're doing those two things, looking out instead of looking down and scanning the horizon, also making sure you always have an escape route out. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing here at Faithful. We are coming into the home stretch of the school year, if you can actually believe that. And the last thing that I'd like to remind you of is how you do your job is way more important than what you do. So take that with you. Keep connecting with the students. Keep doing everything you're doing. I'm really proud of the team that we have here. Have a great one.